What's going on, YouTube? We are back today for another in-depth training video. Why you're not growing in the gym. It's usually not what you think. So let's dive right into it. Most people think they're not growing because of genetics. I hear that excuse all the time. Yes, genetics play a role in the shape and size of your muscles, but if you put in the effort, you can grow. Or I hear, oh, my program. Oh, I'm missing this exercise. I saw this on Instagram. Now I'm going to grow a ton of muscle. But truth, it's so much simpler than that. It's uncomfortable for a lot of people to hear. Some people may not want to hear this, so close your ears. It may not be safe for children. You're probably just not executing the basics at a high enough level. I'm going to break down exactly what that is. So, number one, you don't train hard enough. Let's start with the obvious. No one wants to hear this, but I don't mean that you don't sweat in the gym. I mean you stop sets way before the muscle actually fails. You stop when it gets uncomfortable. That's not training, that's just moving. And I get it. Getting closer to failure for a lot of people isn't fun, it's painful, but what's more painful is staying the same year after year in the gym. If you're not feeling uncomfortable while you're doing a movement and feeling tension, you're not changing anything. But that brings me to my next point. You're chasing exercises, not stimulus. This is where most people overcomplicate everything. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. They think they need the perfect exercise, the perfect split, incline dumbbell this, cable that, machine from 2004 in the corner that no one's used in 3 years. Like, oh, that's going to save me. That's going to build my muscle, that machine over there. But your muscle doesn't care about the exercise names, the crazy setup that you did, the science-based lift that you did. It cares about tension, range of motion, effort, and progression. Doesn't care about anything but the effort that you are putting in. You could grow on 10 different variations, or you could not grow if you're not putting in the effort. So pick an exercise that you connect well with, that you can execute properly, safely, and progress over time. That's the key. It doesn't matter if it's the same as everyone else or different as everyone else. So I've seen people switch programs more times in a year than they change their toothbrush. It's kind of crazy. And somehow they still think that they're going to get the most results. So, your volume is not random, not productive. Another big issue. People think more is better. Better is better. More is not better. Better is better. Always. More sets, more exercises equal more fatigue, less recovery. So they end up doing 25 sets for a muscle. But only 5 of them were actually good sets. So now we're just taxing our body, tapping into our recovery stores. Let's just keep going because I feel like it. I don't feel like going home yet. My wife's annoying at home. Like, I don't know. Do the exercises that you need to do, that you can perform proficiently, that you can push yourself on, and do the amount of sets that you can push yourself on. And that's going to be different for each muscle, every person, change over time. So the rest is just junk volume. And how should you know if you're doing junk volume? If you start losing 3 or 4 reps on a much lighter weight, the muscle's probably done. It's just not productive at that point. But if your first set is already low quality, now we have a bigger issue, because now we're just multiplying your inefficiency. So make sure you're recovered, make sure that you're doing exercises you connect well with, and make sure you're pushing the exercises that you do hard. No progression is no growth. This is a simple one. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you're doing the same weight, same reps, same effort, week after week after week after week, same calorie intake, like, do you really think anything's going to change? That's doing the same thing, expecting a different result. No, nothing's going to change. You'll maintain there, which is great for people who like to stay the same. If you're just looking to stay the same, disregard everything I said already. And if you're not tracking something, guessing is not a training strategy. So just walking into the gym, okay, I'll do these 17 exercises today, and then I'll do some eyebrow raises. Like, pick your exercises before you go in the gym, stick to a plan, do them week after week, progress them, and that is where you're going to see the best growth. Now, I'm not saying you have to be as on top of, oh, I did this T-bar row every single week for the last 15 weeks. If someone's using it and you want to use a different T-bar row that day, like, just target the same muscle at least. Don't swap out a T-bar row for a bicep curl. Like, it's very obvious. But Most people track their calories more accurately than they track their training, but wonder why their body doesn't change. Like, training is the driver. The driver. Make sure that that driver is being pushed hard. So, the real secret to gaining muscle progress is being consistent. Consistent program, consistent diet, track everything, and you will see if you do it for a long enough period of time. That is the key to anything. If you do something for a very long period of time better than other people, it doesn't even have to be better at the start, but you will be better than the vast majority of people who quit so quickly, especially in this day of instant gratification. Bodybuilding is delayed gratification. It takes a long, long time to build a really impressive physique. So, stay the course, stick to your plan, and continue to execute day in and day out. So, most people never give anything enough time to actually work. You're not going to change your body in a week. It's like, I wish it was like that, but you're not just going to completely change your body in 1 week. Actually, I don't wish it was like that because I love the process. So, if you want to fix your physique, if you want to change, stop looking for new information. Start executing the basics at a higher level, especially if you're on the beginner side. Start with the basics. Stop doing the pros workouts. They've been doing this for 15 years. You need to look at what they were doing when they were just starting. Train harder than you currently are. Progress something every week. Progression could just be better technique, better tension, feel the muscle more. Stop switching programs every other day and actually commit to a plan long enough to see results. It's not exciting. Bodybuilding is boring. We do the same things every single day, same exercises every single week, but that's what works. With that, guys, we're going to keep it short today. I want to be right to the point. Just check out my sponsors, Core Nutritionals, Pride Foods, John 10 at checkout. If you got anything of value from this video, comment down below. Also, let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. Subscribe, like, comment. It goes a long way on my channel. This way I can put more content out for you guys. And I will see you guys soon.